What, really? What's going on, Capricorn? How my Cappies doing? How you doing on this Friday the 13th, okay? I am Robin from Kind of Big Deal Tarot. And as promised, and as I know it's been 2 days since I promised this reading, but I'm here now. That's what matters. I'm Kind of Big Deal Tarot because I do it all. Okay, I just got a lot going on in my life. All right, so if you like this reading, please subscribe to the tribe. Also, please hit the notification and give me a like. It is free of your energy. That's how you can donate to the channel. All right, so again, please subscribe to the tribe so you can be a tribe member. All right, so again, Cappy, we're going to get into your reading. I already pulled some, I already pulled some pre-cards here as I was shuffling and cleansing the energy. All right, so we're going to get right into your reading. I want to thank you guys, the audience. I also want to thank my ancestors, my higher self, and my spirit guides for protecting me and delivering these messages to you guys when you need them. All right, so please remember all energies can be interchangeable. We all have feminine and masculine within our being. And if, hi, mamas, and if this does not apply, you got to let it fly. But takes what matters to you and leave the rest. Okay? All right, Capricorn, let's jump right in. All right? Some of you guys feel like some time is running out. Some of you guys are dealing with a jealous family member, a lover, or friend. Okay? Or you could be the jealous one. Hey, just saying it out like I see it. You're upset, or somebody's upset because you would not negotiate on their terms. Okay? All right, something might have happened in the springtime of last year that is now coming out in the wintertime. All right? Somebody is very much triggered about some type of spell work that has been done. Okay? All right? Whether it's you or the person you're dealing with or whoever, like I said, take it as a plot. But whoever this is, the access is denied. Somebody is blocked. Okay? They can't come in your energy. You're not letting them, okay? Or vice versa, or you can't get in theirs. But somebody wants to severely, sincerely apologize, and they are determined. Something could have been exposed about this situation or this person. Some skeletons are coming out the closet. And like I said, this is right under the spring. And somebody is heavy in their emotions. Feeling rage, okay? Up and down, somebody could have like a mental disorder, like bipolar or whatever. Somebody's definitely in their emotions. But again, somebody is not facing the truth. They're heavy in denial about this situation. You could have been in denial about this person, okay? Being jealous, if they were doing spell work. But again, some of you guys are refusing to give in. You're refusing to believe that this person is that vindictive, okay? Or somebody was refusing to believe that this was you. All right, so we're going to pull some cards and see who's who and what's going on here. And I don't sugarcoat nothing. If this is you, Cappy, I'm going to tell you this is you. All right, so let's see what's going on. Again, somebody is in denial. You could have been in denial. Somebody could have been in denial about you. Appreciation. Some of you guys really want to be appreciated. Somebody also might feel like you didn't appreciate them. The love that they was giving you, the support. They could have felt that you were very jealous. All right? Okay? This could be you. Feeling like you're not appreciated. But somebody's deadline is running out. You guys could be dealing with the Empress here. Taurus and Libra's energy. All right? Show me Capricorn's energy. Some of you guys, again, like you're just trying to create. You could be a mother figure. Three of voices. Already we got 3 here. 33 could be a number that's significant. So again, some of you guys are heartbroken about a third party situation. The Star, Aquarius energy. All right, give me, whoa. So already I'm seeing that you guys want to heal something. Okay? You might want to heal something with your mother or mother figure. All right? There was some type of third party that has intervened. All right? And somebody's getting a lot of attention. Oh, okay. I got it now. I still don't know who energy this is. Capricorn, this could be your energy. Okay? You could have been really jealous. If it's not you, take it as it applies. Of somebody that was getting a lot of attention. You might have felt like you deserved that attention because you put a lot of hard work into helping this person create who they were becoming. Okay? This could have been a work situation. You could have had somebody jealous of you at work. All right? For some of you guys, I feel like this was a relationship with the Three of Swords here. Okay? But you might want to heal a situation because you are trying to not give up hope that this can be healed, that this can be reconciled. Okay? Some of you guys are being accused of the spell work, of doing the spell work, or you're accusing somebody else of doing the spell work on you. All right? But somebody was getting a lot of attention. You could have felt betrayed, backstabbed. All right? Again, with the Eight of Materials. Yeah, somebody was working on themselves. This could have been a family member. Okay. Some type of clarity or truth came out. All right? About somebody, about a person here. I don't know who's what. Okay? That was working on a lot of mischievous things because they were jealous of this empress here, this mother figure, this woman or man that was creating a new life for themselves, that was healing, that was working on their craft. They were busy at work. They were doing a lot of things and they were getting a lot of attention. All right. This made somebody very envious and jealous where this person had to do or had the result to spell work. Okay. And what is coming out is that because this person would negotiate on somebody else's terms, that's why they did spell work. Again, out of jealousy. Trying to control the situation, sounds like Aquarius reading, trying to control this person. And whoever was doing this spell work was determined. It's almost like this person felt entitled to somebody's energy, to somebody's greatness, to somebody's work. So again, they did spell work to this person, mainly of mind control. You could have been doing this, or somebody did this to you. Whoever it was felt like they were a third party. They was a second choice. Okay? And they did a lot of work to help somebody get to where they're going or where they're at. That's how they feel. So maybe you didn't feel like you were appreciated enough. All right? Maybe you did some spell work trying to make somebody look at you different, appreciate you. Feel like they miss you. Maybe somebody did this to you. Queen of Pentacles. All right? Okay. This could have been you, Cappy. Just want to say I don't see it. All right? You could have been jealous of a mother figure. Okay? Now, the Empress is all four queens in one. So she embodies the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So you could have felt like somebody was working on themselves. Again, take the energy. If this is you, you could have felt like you was working on yourself. You were trying to heal. And somebody kept bringing other people in your business in this work situation. All right? And you felt very betrayed by this. You felt unappreciated. Okay? So again, this could have been a family situation. Somebody in your family. It could have been your child, your sister, your mother, your brother. Whatever it was, you felt like somebody was getting the attention that you deserved. It's almost like you felt like you helped made this person. Okay? So you definitely was in a position where you felt a lot of sorrow. You felt betrayal because of all the attention somebody else was getting. Okay. Ace of Voices. Definitely a lot of Aquarius, Libra, Geminis here. Definitely third party. 333. Okay. Ooh, the devil. There you go, Capricorn. Oh, wow, okay. Well, somebody is waking up. Somebody's definitely being aware of what is going on, okay? Scorpio's energy with the Judgment card. Somebody also feels like they're being judged for this spell work. Somebody's being judged for defamation of character. Somebody's being judged for not telling the truth. Again, the third party intervened. You could have felt like somebody intervened in your relationship with the third party and they were getting all the attention. Again, with the Knight of Cups, you could have felt like you were charmed, you were used, you were manipulated, you were doing spell work on, or somebody was doing, you was doing the spell work, or somebody was doing spell work on you. This is definitely what you were saying, okay? So maybe this could have been your rebuttal why you had to do it, okay? But again, something didn't end. There's a cycle that didn't end. Somebody also has not been learning the lessons from the past, from their past. And I really feel like this is you, Capricorn. I really feel like you have not learned certain lessons. And this is why you feel this way. Okay? You need to work on yourself and heal. With the Queen of Materials and the Queen of Voices, you can feel, again, somebody's getting a lot of accolades that you should have gotten. You can feel like somebody's getting a lot of attention that you should have gotten. But somebody's speaking up about some type of betrayal, about something that continued to go in a cycle. Whether this was you that this was being done to, or you was doing this to somebody else. But again, somebody refused to work on themselves as another person was working on themselves and healing. So some of you guys are afraid the truth of what was being done in the spring is going to come out, is going to be exposed. About this teamwork, this group that betrayed this other person. Whatever it is, it was toxic and it was karmic. And somebody's very obsessed, and it's right under your card, Capricorn, with what is going to be exposed, with what is going to come out. What somebody knows about you, what they're going to say about you. All right? So some of you guys are waking up to a certain factor, to your certain beliefs, to maybe how you was running or how somebody was running against you or going up against you. Something's coming in fast. Something is coming in fast. Okay? It's some type of fast communication coming in about some toxicity. All right? Something's being exposed with the skeletons coming out. So maybe you're enraged. You might have water, your chart or dealing with a water sign. Or somebody's enraged about you, about what you're about to speak up about. Somebody's definitely upset that somebody is in this empress status, creating a whole new world for themselves. And they're speaking up and telling the truth. Because this person went through a lot of experiences with you or your little team, or this is you with this person. But whatever it was a group activity. There was more than one that got involved. Okay? And definitely some secrets here. The High Priestess and the Five of Wands. There was a lot of drama, secret competition. Again, somebody was very jealous. And the jealousy turned into obsession. About what this person's doing now. How are they making it? How are they doing this? How are they doing that? You could have been doing this with an Aquarius. Or an Aquarius could have been doing this with you. Taurus and Libras here as well. But there was a lot of secrets. And now there's a lot of chaos and fighting about what's about to be exposed. Whether it's going to be the truth or not. You know if this was you. And you know if this was not. All right? So some of you guys right now, like I said, you had an awakening. Okay, you might be now aware of who this was, if somebody was doing this to you, or somebody very much aware that this was you and your team doing this to them. Okay? But somebody didn't stop working on themselves. They didn't care what kind of spell work was going on. This person is an empress and a high priestess. So again, this person is heavy protected. So again, they knew these secrets will come out, will be exposed. So they continue to work on themselves. This person is a hard worker with the Knight of Pentacles. This could have been you. Or this is what you needed to do instead of do this spell work. Some of you guys might want an apology. Some of you guys might be wanting to give them an apology. Take it as it resonates. I got ways. With the Page of Materials, which is the Page of Pentacles, somebody definitely learned their lessons. They learned their lessons. They are wiser with the Queen of Swords from the experiences that they had to deal with. So again, this person or you went on to a new start somewhere else because they realized this cycle was not going to end with them around. It was not going to end while they were around. Because whoever this person was, they would continue to be jealous. Because they refused to do the healing. They refused to learn from their past. As I saw, stuck in the past. But somebody is planning something. Okay? With the Seven of Pentacles and the two materials, which is the Two of Pentacles, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Capricorn, you might be planning to, again, to do some work on yourself to change. Even if this wasn't you that did the spell work. Some of you guys are reflecting on what was done and you are looking at a deadline that you need to change something within yourself. Because again, it's easier said than done. Nobody should be getting jealous or envious of anybody else's success. Okay? But people do. And when they do, you need to observe yourself and why you feel this way. Because everybody's on different timelines and everybody has different paths and everybody needs different things in their work. Working on themselves. Okay? And it starts with you. This person, to become this empress and this star, has done the work on themselves. They have done the healing to get aligned with, you know, with the divine, walking in divinity. Okay? So again, Taurus and Libra's energy, this person has done the work. So some of you guys, now you want to invest in a change. After all that you've been through or been accused of, you now want to invest in a change. You don't want people to see you this way anymore. Because you realize you're not getting a lot of luck. You're not getting a lot of offers, opportunities, being in this low vibrational energy with the Devil card upright. That is your energy. Some of you guys are realizing when you're away from certain people, when you focus on love, when you operate out of your heart chakra, and not out of a reverse root chakra, okay, you get more things coming to you. You get more opportunities. You get more offers. But some of you guys were very much stuck in the past of what somebody's done to you, what you thought you were entitled to. And that's not how the world works. That's not how the spiritual world works. Okay? Even though we are in the 3D. Okay? The moon. Pisces and Cancer's energy. Somebody was doing a lot of darkness, things in the dark. Having repressed emotions, not paying to their intuition, a lot of sneakiness and deception ways. Okay? And holding on, like I said, holding on to things in the past. Holding on to what somebody else got going on for them. Instead of working on themselves. I didn't even feel like this was going to come out. Alright, any more with this deck? Because y'all already making me want to go to, telling me go to another deck. Alright, this fella over here. 8 of Voices. Some of you guys might end up being a mental entrapment, or the person that you've been dealing with is in a mental entrapment, okay? Got a lot of Pisces energy coming up here, and the Queen of Wands, saw fire sign. Some of you guys could have been dealing with the fire sign that has been doing this spell work on you. But now you want a change. You know you got to get away from this person. You got to get out of this person's energy. Because you keep playing around with this person and their energy. And all it's doing is coming right back to you. Their karma, whatever they're doing, if it is spell work, it's affecting you because you're in low vibrational energy for it to affect you. Somebody's stuck in the past here. And they're in denial about what's been going on. Again, with the Seven of Swords, it could have been a lot of cheating, a lot of lying, stealing, deceptive ways. Again, with the Moon card. Somebody's in denial about what was done or what they've done. They need to wake up. While the other person is starting to waking up. You could be waking up. Okay? So again, whoever this is, knows that they need to change. Oh yeah. But somebody's very much confused and in their feels about it. Water sign is here. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Virgo's energy. Could have been in your chart or dealing with one. Somebody's definitely much in their reflection mode, looking at things from the past, looking at the things that was done in the dark, or where you feel like you were left at, because somebody needs to walk away and definitely emotionally detached from this situation. Somebody might have already walked away, or you might need to. Again, with this third party, somebody might have walked away because it was just too much going on in the energy. But again, somebody is still in denial. Somebody's in denial. And with the Seven of Cups, somebody also thought they had a lot of options. They thought they can, get somebody confused. You might be confused about what to do. 7-7 here. Which direction to go. How to leave. Okay. All right. What is this Seven of Cups? What is this Seven of Cups here? Ooh, Seven of Swords. 777. We already had the Seven of Swords over here. Oh, that's two cards. The Temperance. The Divine has stepped in. Somebody's spirit team stepped in. Sagittarius, you have money restrictions because there's been a lot of deceptive ways around you or you doing this. A lot of cheating, lying, stealing. Okay, some of you guys, again, you might be guided to confess. You might be guided to speak up. You might be guided to change because you've been stuck in this low vibrational energy for a while. It might be 7 years. Okay? But the Divine is stepping in because somebody was doing things very recklessly. Can't make it up. A Gemini could be involved. But again, for some of you guys, you chose this. You chose this. Or whoever is involved chose this. Because this person was very controlling. Could be an Aries and a Leo. Very controlling over a situation. Some of you guys were dealing with a father figure or you are this father figure. Okay? I said take it as it resonates. Don't shoot the messenger. All right? But again, somebody made a choice to do this. Somebody very much was in their ego and was very arrogant and relentless, attacking somebody for all the wrong reasons. Okay? But things are being revealed. The sun is out. People are being exposed. People have clarity about who did what. All right? Again, this could have been a friend. You could have been a part of a friend group. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios here. Somebody was celebrating things. a situation of somebody's downfall or somebody's blockages a little too early. Because that's not what's going on. The divine has stepped in. Somebody's spirit team, whether it's yours or the other person's, has stepped in and say, no, this is going to come out whether you like it or not. So now I see people scrambling, trying to look for evidence, trying to look for, again, all up in their emotions. Because for a long time, somebody was in a lot of denial. And now somebody wants to play victim. Like they were the ones being taken advantage of. They were the ones that was doing wrong. But all along, it was this person in nothing but low vibrational toxic energy. Okay? All right, Cappy. Somebody wanted to control your destiny. All right? Or you wanted to control somebody else. Yeah. There was a lot of foolish things done. Somebody now wants to avoid a tower, an accident, chaos, drama. Okay? This could have been somebody from your past. Scorpio's energies here. Again, like I said, somebody had a lot of messed up childhood memories, a lot of trauma in their childhood. And they took this out on somebody that was innocent. Very much innocent. Somebody thought somebody was very naive and not in tune and not in touch with reality or what was going on. So that's why they done this spell work and thought they was going to get away with it. But it's being exposed. Somebody got some receipts of something. And somebody also in this group, 7 of Wands in reverse, somebody didn't have no boundaries. Somebody now don't want to fight. Okay? Somebody's coming also in this group is coming to tell someone what's going on, what was going on, what was done. And this person is bringing receipts because they don't want to be involved. But they must know that they're already involved. If they sat back and watch this happen, contribute to it, talk to this person, it's too late. Somebody's a family being affected. Money's being affected. Somebody took a foolish risk with doing this situation. Fires could be happening. We already had 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody, again, is obsessively walking, watching. Okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or this is who they're watching. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, somebody's stability is messed up also because of the slander. The defamation of character that they tried on this person. Or that they've done. But again, everything has been reversed. Now somebody is having unlucky finances. No stability. Family turning up against them. Friends walking away. Even friends that they might have known from their childhood. It's like, wow, we thought this person was innocent all this time. And here come to find out, they're the whole ringleader of this situation, of this whole group. Again, things ain't working out. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This little team has fumbled. It is crumbling. Because we got the teamwork up here. It's crumbling from all this deceptive lies. And they see that this person is obsessed with somebody that like I said, the obsession turned to jealousy. And they continue to watch to see what's happening in somebody else's life. They wanted this person, this empress here, this high priestess, okay? They wanted them to fail. They wanted them to fumble. This star here, they wanted them to, this was all the spell work was about because of jealousy. And this person didn't want to work with this person on their terms. They didn't want to be a part of this stupid group. This was nothing but a bully here. Maybe they realized also, I'm hearing, that this group was fake. All they did was gossip. All they did was talk about people. They had no real merit in their life. They ain't have nothing going on in their life to sit around and talk about people and do spell work and attack people that was better than them. Yeah, they were supporting people. They were supporting friends, family, but they did not want nobody doing better than them. As soon as somebody was doing better than them, that's when they attacked them with spell work, out of jealousy. This person felt entitled to people's money, to people's energy, to people's lives. With the emotions in reverse, this is somebody emotionally and mentally sick in the head. Okay, it could have been a Queen of Wands. I feel like this is who they're watching. Somebody that's very stable. This also could have been a third party. Somebody that's very feeling themselves. They're very much secure, okay? Very mystical and magical as well. See that black cat? She's very intuitive, all right? And whatever they sent her way, she sent it back. That's why nothing's working. Nothing's working on her. All right. Let's hurry and wrap this up. Thank you guys for your support. Let's get some more likes here. All right. 1 and a 2. That actually was 3. But 3. All right. Show me ooh. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody now learned the lesson that they were going to beat up from all the stuff that was going on. They want to come give an offer. Page of Pentacles, that could be you. All right. Some of you guys might have a child. There could be a child involved. Scorpio's energy is here. Somebody now feel like they learned some lessons after being beat up. After all the stuff that they set out didn't work. I guess somebody's intuition kicked in. With intuitive calf. Somebody knows that somebody's a gold digger. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody don't work on themselves. Somebody's very insecure. A leech. Okay? And they don't want, again, the Strength card. A coward. Now somebody's scared. Because, woo, they got some legal issues. All right? Again, with that deception, that 7 of Swords, somebody done stole something. Lied, cheated. Whatever it is, like I said, there's evidence of it. Digital tracking. Now somebody's scared of what somebody knows, what's going to be exposed. And they have a deadline. They have a deadline to come apologize, to give you some type of counter offer. They have a deadline. Time is running out. And they're scared. Or you are. Again, Leo's here. Somebody has to be brave and speak up. Okay, go all the way to hell. And speak up about what was done. Tell the truth. But some people, the truth ain't in them. It's not in them. Because if they tell that truth, everybody's going to look at them like, wow. What else have you lied about? With the Tower, everything's going to fall. Everything's going to crumble. And with the Tower in reverse, that's what they're trying to prevent. Thank you. They still have an image to uphold. But a lot of people around them know exactly what they've been doing. And who they've been doing. Like, who they've been targeting. Now everybody want to backpedal. They want to backpedal. Oh, I wasn't involved. Yeah, you was. Because now they having money issues. They physically could be a bum. 5 of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. Abandoned. They've been abandoned by their friends. People walked away. They want these people to come on back. You could have walked away. Collective. This was like I said, a distorted empress. Somebody that is not fertile. Somebody that can't create. Because they're not healed. They're very insecure. Oh, yeah. And an energy vampire. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody definitely turned their back. Narcissists are here. Okay? Trying to siphon somebody else's energy. to get their life, a destiny swapper, drain somebody so they can't get up and go to work, try to make somebody look mentally crazy, all up in their feels, emotionally unstable. Again, this was a friend group. People that were celebrating with you or you were celebrating with them, all right? That was doing a lot of moon magic, a lot of things hidden in the dark, that was operating out of their shadow side for the longest, okay? Praying on your downfall. While some of you guys were just getting on your knees and praying, okay? You were steady to the Ace of Pentacles. What you're about to be rewarded with, or this person that was done this situation too, if this was you, they're about to be rewarded and you're about to watch. Okay? Or you're about to be rewarded and they're about to watch. Whoever did all this spell work, everything's being returned to sender. Somebody's ancestor stepped right in and now it's causing a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, a lot of arguments, a lot of fights. Definitely looks like 5 people in here fighting. And now somebody's sad and upset and in sorrow, okay? Because somebody took some type of action. Somebody's taking some type of action to make sure all this is exposed and that it finally ends. Now somebody want to wave the white flag. They want to surrender because now they want to transform their life. Now they want to end it because they want to transform their life. And somebody, like I said, is getting a lot of attention. Getting a lot of attention. Capricorn, that's Leo's. That's your energy, okay? Again, they did this to somebody that was innocent. Because they didn't work on their inner child. This person was very childish as well. They could have do things towards your child. All right, yeah, but somebody's getting some good news. Somebody's getting some good news. Somebody also might have gotten some good news and went into another direction, did another path, got away from these folks. They realized they were a joke. Could be sitting back laughing at them, all right? And if Capricorn, this was you, somebody's laughing at you. Because somebody was definitely divinely protected, all right? Because you left them in the dark. Or they was left in the dark, or you was left in the dark. But you realized you had your own light with the star and that lantern. You had your own light. You had your own clarity. Right? And again, you were shown the light by the divine. You had protection all around you. Okay? Oh, I know that's right. Somebody is focusing on their leveling up, their ascension, getting connected to spirit, getting connected to God, their ancestors. Don't feel sorry for them. And again, things are starting to happen very fast. If this was done to you, things are coming in very fast for you. There's going to be some type of communication. All right. All right. Let's see what's the gossip. And then we're going to end this reading. What's the gossip for Cappy? What's the gossip? Okay, Cappy, you need to trust the signs. Okay? You need to pay attention to the guidance that you're given. Come on, let's get some more likes here. 90-something people and 16 likes. Trust the signs. Pay attention to the guidance. The universe clearly is speaking to you. And I know for me, sometimes when you are alone, you can hear your ancestors. And your ancestors are going to whisper. They're going to whisper. So you need to be around. Sometimes you need to be alone to hear them because you can't be around a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, a lot of friends. When you are, okay, and they want to give you a message, they will make your ears ring loud for you to understand that you're in a bad situation. You're around bad people. Some of you guys are at a crossroads. I feel like these people, I know that's right, sister. I feel like these people are at a crossroads. Some of you guys, like I said, it could go vice versa. You could have did this to somebody else. Somebody could be at a crossroads right now. Oh, spirit, stop it. I also heard somebody left something or met somebody at a crossroads when they were doing spell work. And they did not follow the signs. And guess who met them at the crossroads? Papa Legba. Important choices, life-changing decisions. You need to choose wisely. Your next step matters. Your next step matters, Cappy. And so does this other person's step matters next. Because now they want to change. Now they want to do different. But if they did this spell work at the crossroads, they ain't lying. They're at a deadline. Their time is almost up. And you saw we got the death card. Show me more. Papa Legba comes to collect. Somebody's getting a huge payback. Consequences are returning. Can't make it up. Karma cycle. What goes around comes around. It is time to settle the accounts. Exactly. Somebody getting consequences returned to them. It is called cause and effect. Again, money moves in reverse. They ain't getting no money moves. Their money is blocked. Because they tried to block yours. For some of you guys, Capricorn, some of you guys were involved in this. Some of you guys, it is not you. Some of this was done to you. I have to read for both because it both came out here. Somebody's getting huge payday. Big deposits. All right? Some of you guys could be out there dating new people if this was a partner and their group of friends. All right? You could be finding a divine match online, dating, digital romance. You could find your match online. All right, last one. Ooh, like I said, we got this twice. Somebody's mad. They are triggered because they steady watching you or you're watching them. And it is triggering them for a whole bunch of emotional reactions. Enraged. Sad. Definitely not happy. Why does this bother me? Even if you see somebody that did something to you, you got to realize, why do certain things bother you? Why does somebody's glow up bother you? Why does somebody working on themselves and getting attention bother you? It shouldn't bother you. All right, last one. Promise, it's the last one. All right. Ooh, yeah. This could have been somebody that ghosted you, or you ghosted this person. Left you on red, block, and knowing damn well they seen that message. Sudden disappearance without explanation. Left hanging, seen but ignored. Abrupt silence. Because some of you guys knew what this person was doing some fuck shit. Or they knew this what you was doing. All right? Somebody's a hopeless romantic. Maybe you are a hopeless romantic, Capricorn. Watching all these fairy tales. Hoping this will be you one day. Looking at somebody else's relationship. Hoping that is yours. Again, or somebody was this way about your relationship. Oh, yeah. But some of you guys need to focus on yourself, your healing. Somebody definitely is on hustle mode. Get into that grind. Working on themselves. Working on their self-mastery. Getting to work. Stop worrying about what somebody else doing. And get into your own self-mastery. Your own grind. Your own healing. Hustle mode. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Remember, please be you. Love you. It is the highest vibration of all. And I thank you guys for being. Thank you, sister. Bye, guys.